So then what you're going to do is to talk about the possible values of x, but it depends on your domain. Maybe it's not always all real. But for our polynomial, it is all real. I'm very happy. Chum 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 is what I'm going to say. That's great. And then just put the points in the ascending order. You know, I got 0 and 2 and 2/3 and 2. So 0 is the least value that I have. That's great. And then chum chum chum. Always try to attack on the neighborhood. Remember the sign diagram, right? The sign diagram is exactly what we do. Obviously, there are many different methods of doing this. I'm actually using the 수학의정석 method, okay? But many different styles, but the essence and the spirit is the same. But whatever you choose, you should do, okay? 0 to third, chum 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 2, chum chum chum. Oh yes, that's great. And then we specify for the values for the first derivative. The stationary points were 0 and 2, so for him, I put 0, 0. Maybe I will use different color, right? 0, 0 on that. And for the second derivative being 0 was a 2/3 or 2 being 0 is what I see. And then I'm going to apply the sign diagram on those intervals. Okay, and maybe to help us to determine that, I will get the factorized form of the first derivative and the second derivative. Okay. First derivative I already found, right? And the second derivative was given as such. Just like that. So far, so very good. So what do? We attack on the intervals for, you know, for 0 is a stationary point. So I'm going to analyze my first derivative first. Any value that is less than 0, such as -1, I plug into my derivative, which then is negative, essentially indicating that it's going to be decreasing. So I'm going to indicate it with a downward arrow to show that it's in fact decreasing. 2/3, man, is insignificant for my derivative. It doesn't mean anything. I mean, of course, it could mean either increasing or decreasing, but I'm saying it's not a stationary point, so you don't have to choose them as your neighborhood. Anything between 0 to 2 and fine. You can do the 2/3, but why not once? Just simpler.